Well, I haven't been doing this in a while. Are you all six in there? Like I was supposed to. Hey, girls. There's like 5 chickens all stuffed in that little carrier. I'm peeking its head out. These are the babies I got this year. Uh, they will be laying on the new year. But they've got the big cage for now. We're going to be switching that up. I think I talked about that before. And there's the babies. Hi, Devin and Dottie. We lost our Finnegan, and we miss him dreadfully. He was a good boy, and he's old, and he had a good life. My flowers are starting to sink. I should have done this earlier when they were all popping up, but they did. This was really pretty this year. They were all peeking through. Okay, so my tomatoes, I told you I was doing them all in buckets, and this is what I do. They're starting to ripen. I've gotten one off of this. So good. This is called a chocolate stripe. I don't actually remember who got what. Those are beans, navy beans. There's another one. As you can see, there's a red one down there. It's not quite ripe, but it's getting there. Everything's getting there. It's that time of the year. Seems like everything's gonna bloom in fall, right? Ripen in fall. This one is my little cherry tomato. And oh my gosh, they're so good. And over there I have my okra. If it's not too soppy, I'll go over there. I have some peppers here. And my eggplant. Oh, I've gotten so many eggplants off this year. And they're delicious. But I think what Tasha wanted to see. Here's my cabbage. The cabbages are doing good. And over here is the cauliflower. I bundled them up into their own little package here because otherwise they turn yellow and they're rather ugly. But there she is. There's one in there, one in there, one in there, and I just tied the leaves so that they don't get the sun. And spaghetti squash, spaghetti squash, spaghetti squash. More spaghetti squash. They're just starting to turn yellow, which is nice. Ugh. And over here, this is unbelievable. Okay, I hope you can see that bad boy. Where are you? There's one there, but the big one is right. Let me see if I can get a better angle. I don't know if you can see it. There's a huge pumpkin in there. There's another big one right there. Oop. There's one right here. This one's finally coming out of its green. Then over here we've got squash. And there's a couple of, that all is cantaloupe. And in there I found like 3. They're little still. The artichoke is going to start giving me a plant, edible plant soon. Then this one in here, get out of its way. That's all zucchini, and when I go around the other side, you'll be able to see some of the zucchini. It gives me, it starts a new zucchini about 1 a day, and I pick a zucchini 3 times a week, so it's pretty decent. This is exciting too. Right over here, I don't know if you can see that. We planted bamboo and it's growing. Yay! So maybe we'll have a bamboo fence. This is from the heads of sunflowers that I've taken off, and I'll use the sticks to make fencing later. But hello, beautiful. All right. Um, some more bamboo right here and across and over here. I had frogs this year. I'm so excited. Do you want to say hello? Uh-huh. You want to talk to me, Sassy Pants? Sassy? You're going to go for a swim? Well, show up. Go ahead. Show them. Oh, you're just going to drink? Are you shy? You are not shy. I know it. We have okra over here. I have a couple I should pull, huh? Okay, say goodbye to everybody. Uh-huh. What? It's just Sassy Pants. You're such a Sassy Pants. Yes, you are. I know. Oh. Did you figure out there actually still is fish in this pond? I think she might have actually figured that out. She's my girl. Oh, I know it. Uh-huh. You just keep your talking. Keep your talking. Find a fish. There's fish underneath you. You are so weird. I put like 30 fish in there a few months back, and they didn't get them all. There's still like a dozen fish in there, which is exciting. So everything was so beautiful, right? A couple of weeks ago. This is blood corn, and it's not quite done. I pulled a couple, but it's not quite ready. It looks like it's ready, but it's not. And then so many bird cages. We're moving this one this year over to the other side. But I have lots of tomatoes in here. I have some red ones. They're not quite ripe, but they will be in the next couple of days. Then another eggplant here. She's giving me lots of fruit. And there's your rototiller. Thank you. Black-eyed peas. Some more cantaloupe. Let me see if I can come up here. I think you might be able to see. Yeah, there's baby cantaloupe. There's one there growing. And then there's one there. So there's a few in here. I keep discovering them. They're so well camouflaged. Kevin's working on an ATC, and a quad today. Look at that amaranth. Oh, she's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. That's the purple amaranth. And I've got a few flowers popping in and out, in there, here and there. And I have a watermelon. This ended up being one of those yellow watermelons. I had one, it got ripe, I cut it, and I was disappointed. They're not quite flavorful, and they're not quite my thing either, apparently. That's a bell pepper right by the Dottie who's eating grass. It's given me a couple. Look at this beauty. That's Heartsley Bleeding is what it's called, but it's amaranth. And I am actually going to use her this year to make some flour. And I think I might make it into like a masa and see what it tastes like as tamales. Hi, Devin. Hi, Devin. Say hello. Hello. Another eggplant. And then those are some herbs. And this is my... Oh, it will come to my head. My wisteria. And she's gone through shock, and she's come back, and she's got new growth. So I'm happy. I'm happy. There's some more herbs. It's a strawberry plant that survived somehow. This is my horseradish. And then over here, I have navy beans. So, and there's my rock collection. I'm working on decorating. I got to finish the mud oven. I'm going to put the little pieces onto the mud oven, so it should be pretty when I'm done. So anyway, yes, it's possible to garden in the vast desert. As you can see, beyond me is just, now this ground is clay. We've done a lot. We take every scraping that we get out of these bird pins, and we basically pile it in as the summer goes. And then when we till for the fall, there's some zucchini that's on right there. When we till for the fall, we'll till it into the ground. We did get a bunch of mulch this year. This was a guy who sells wood, and you know, where he stacks the wood, it all falls off. So we went ahead and asked him if we could have that shaving, this mulchy stuff. And he said, yeah, go ahead. So we brought a whole trailer full of it. Brought it home. By the way, that is a almond tree. And it's got some good new growth on it this year. Hopefully we'll see some little, you know, a few almonds off it next year. That's my apple tree. And Finnegan is buried over there in the pumpkin patch, in case you were curious. He's over there with Sammy. And so, yeah, this plant was gorgeous when it was all in full bloom before it wilted. And of course, we take all of this, and what we don't use, the birds eat. So it's a pretty good ecosystem. Oh, I forgot. I found a spider. Kevin knew what it was. I had never seen one before. This thing, I got another squash right there. That one's going to do something soon. Ouch. So, we go over here. I got to show you my spider before I close this thing up. And wish you a happy fall. I probably will do another one right as Halloween comes around, so you can see my pumpkins. Okay, look at this guy. Look at this spider. Where are you? You're right there. Look at that thing. It's gigantic. I forgot what Kevin called it. It's a... What's this spider called? Orb spider. But he says it eats flies, so it can stay. Where are you? You're somewhere. There you are. It's the back side of her. So, happy gardening, happy deserting, and happy fall.